this is Jenny. I'm an entrepreneur and a creative problem solver. Happy New Year! We're heading into a new decade and amazing things await us. So maybe you're feeling motivated and inspired to finally launch that business idea that you've been keeping to yourself from the past year. However, you might still be employed, you might still have your 9 to 5 job, but in your mind, you have considered leaving your job, you're leaving your employment, and completely transitioning to being an entrepreneur. Before you tender that resignation and make a final decision that can change your life and your career path, there are three factors that perhaps you want to consider before you tell your boss that you're resigning. So, factor number one, there's a steep transition from being an employee to becoming an entrepreneur. Sa trabaho mo, when you're an employee, perhaps, but depending on your responsibilities, you might be the one receiving instructions. Whereas pag ikaw na yung may-ari ng negosyo and you become an entrepreneur, you make these big decisions. You make these big choices to move your business forward. You lead your team. And sometimes you have to be the one to let them go if hindi naman pa malaki yung negosyo mo, that you don't have someone to do that for you. So, are you ready to do that? Also consider how knowledgeable you are with the products or the services that you're offering to your market. Do you know your market as well? So these are some of the business questions that you have to be asking yourself. Now that you're still employed, consider learning more about the products, the services that you offer, and also the market that you're offering it to. Submit yourself to trainings, to workshops, and learn more about businesses from successful businessmen. And we have a lot of information available from the internet, and most of them are actually free. Factor number two, you lose your safety net. And when I say safety net, syempre yung sweldo mo. Pag empleyado tayo, we're used to receiving a fixed reliable monthly salary. So you have to consider how financially ready are you to start your own business. Because let's be real, you will need funding for your business. So when you become an entrepreneur, I like being employed, you will not have a monthly fixed salary. But the good thing about that is you have a potential to earn unlimited income. When you're starting out, maybe you're getting just a little portion from your profits, and the rest of the profit you may want to reinvest in your business again to keep it growing. Right now that you're still employed, consider growing your savings. Have an emergency fund for your personal needs, for your household needs, the needs of your family and your children, and also a fund for your business while you're still receiving that monthly salary from your employment. Factor number three, there is also a big lifestyle change when you become an entrepreneur. When you're employed, you might be doing a 9 to 5 job or an 8-hour job. Pero pag ikaw na yung may-ari ng negosyo, and when you become an entrepreneur, you might be working more hours than that. And I'm not talking just additional 2 hours. Baka nga from 6 a.m. hanggang 9 p.m. or hanggang pagtulog mo, yung negosyo mo pa rin yung iniisip mo. So even when you're asleep, you might still be dreaming about how to solve a problem that you encounter in your business. So is that something that you're willing to go through? Or if you're open to go through that, you have to ask yourself. Now, pag andyan na yung negosyo mo, nag-open ka na, baka then you might have to miss some important occasions with your family, with your friends. You might be left out from your social group, and you may not even have a social life in the beginning. Hindi naman din siya permanent, pero in the beginning lang naman ng negosyo mo. You might also need to give up some level of comfort and convenience in your personal life. For example, mag-downgrade ng internet speed, or i-cut off yung cable, or wag na mag-Netflix. Sabagay, wala ka na rin namang time to actually do that when you have a business. And also, you may want to cut off that shopping or eating out, and you might just want to eat in your establishment or at home para makatipid. Ask yourself if this some of the things that you may want to sacrifice for your business, for your great idea. It will be worth it, but somehow you have to be emotionally and mentally prepared for what's to come in your business. Pero baka naman you don't necessarily have to leave your job to start your business. Baka on weekends, you can work on your business, and then pagka may trabaho ka, sa trabaho ka lang din. So after your work, maybe you want to visit your store if that's a brick and mortar store, or you want to offer your service after your work naman. Well, there's a lot of advantages that entrepreneurship offers, like personal freedom to work on something that you really love and calling the shots or making decisions and, you know, living your life the way that you want to. Also, the unlimited income potential, of course, is something that is motivating to most people. However, hindi rin lang talaga madaling decision to leave your job, especially if it's something that you love doing then. So don't rush into making any decision. Sleep on it, think about it, talk to people that you trust, and also look for those people who have gone through the same situation that you have, and look at how their lives are and find inspiration from them. So that's it for our video. I hope you picked up some insights to help you make the best decision for yourself, for your career, and for the business idea that you have. I'd like to hear about what you think of the three factors, and if you're going through this situation that you're deciding, I would love to hear what makes it difficult for you to make the ultimate decision. And again, this is Jenny. I publish one video every week on success, entrepreneurship, and living a mindful life. If these topics interest you, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, following me on Facebook or on Instagram. See you again next week for another video. Have a great day!